E3 2017 is only a month away, and this year is shaping up to be one of the biggest of all time. Questions will be answered. Can Sony keep the positive momentum going with PS4 and big software announcements? How will Nintendo follow up their massively successful Switch launch? And can Microsoft close the gap with their new Scorpio hardware and some big exclusives? My name is Tony, and this is Strong Style Gaming Network's E3 2017 preview special. The format is simple. I'll be listing 5 predictions that I expect at E3 2017 for each of the big 3 console makers. And for fun, 3 megaton surprise announcements that are a little more crazy. Today, I'll be wrapping things up with Microsoft.
Scorpio and lots of it.
Of course, the biggest topic of discussion for not only Microsoft, but probably the entire show is gonna be Project Scorpio, the new Xbox hardware that promises to blow all existing console hardware away when it comes to raw power. I'm expecting a final name, release date, and price for the Scorpio, but most importantly, we'll finally get to see real games running on this impressive new hardware.
Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Microsoft's been working very closely with EA during this gen, so I don't think it would be surprising to see a gameplay blowout for Star Wars Battlefront 2 on Microsoft's stage this year. The much anticipated Star Wars game will actually be released first on Xbox and PC thanks to the EA Access program, and I expect it to look incredible running on Project Scorpio.
Crackdown 3.
One of the biggest criticisms facing Microsoft this gen has been their soft first-party support compared to the competition. If Microsoft hopes to change that perception, it's going to be through exclusives like Crackdown 3. With the game still planned for a Q4 2017 release, I expect Crackdown 3 to be one of the most focused on exclusives at E3.
Sea of Thieves.
Alongside Crackdown 3, Sea of Thieves is the other big Xbox One exclusive that is currently announced. Expect a big blowout for the game on the E3 stage, a concrete release date, and maybe a little bit on what Rare has planned next. I'll get into that a little more later.
Assassin's Creed Origins.
Assassin's Creed Origins is another one of the big AAA releases coming this year, and it'll finally be officially unveiled on the Microsoft stage at E3. I'm actually very excited for this one because I think the game is going to look stunning if it's running on the Scorpio hardware. Okay, now let's get into some real crazy predictions.
Red Dead Redemption 2 on Scorpio.
This is my crazy prediction to end all crazy predictions. In my mind, what better way to sell people on your new console than the promise of the most anticipated game of all, Red Dead Redemption 2, running on it at your E3 press conference? While it's clear that there seems to be some kind of marketing agreement between Sony and Rockstar for Red Dead Redemption 2, I can't imagine that would prevent Microsoft from marketing an upcoming Xbox One game on their own stage. Either way, I have faith that Microsoft will find some way to get it done.
Exclusive Japanese third-party game.
Xbox fans were dealt a painful blow earlier this year when it was officially announced that Scalebound, an Xbox One exclusive from Platinum Games, was cancelled. This left a gaping hole in the already thin software schedule for Microsoft. I believe Microsoft will attempt to make things right after this unfortunate cancellation by working with a Japanese third party on an Xbox One exclusive, whether it be from Capcom, Konami, Square Enix, or someone else entirely.
A new Banjo-Kazooie title.
Now, originally I was going to predict a teaser for Halo 6, but unfortunately 343 Studios just came out and made a statement that Halo 6 will not be ready for this year's E3. That's a bummer. However, the driving force behind this prediction remains the same. Microsoft is in a tough spot right now when it comes to exclusive software. Sony has shown with the PS4 that exclusives can contribute greatly not only to sales, but to excitement behind a platform. Microsoft's big first-party studios like 343, Turn 10, and Rare need to be putting out new games to keep players excited for Xbox, and more importantly, the new Scorpio. With the finishing touches being put on Sea of Thieves, it wouldn't surprise me if work has already begun on Rare's next project. And at long last, I believe that project will be a new Banjo-Kazooie game. Now, I don't care if it's just a logo or a CGI trailer, I don't care. I just want to see more Xbox One exclusives announced, and a new Banjo platforming game would definitely bring the hype. Overall, Microsoft has a pretty tough task ahead of them at E3 this year. They're putting all their chips on Project Scorpio, and E3 is going to be the moment of truth for them. They'll have to impress with a powerful, affordable new console while also giving us the goods when it comes to third-party support and first-party exclusives. So what do you guys expect from Microsoft at E3 this year? Let me know your predictions and crazy surprises in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button because I'll be covering all these games as well as all the Sony and Nintendo games that catch my eye as we learn more about them at E3, which is coming up in less than 2 weeks now. So keep it locked to my channel as I keep the hype train rolling towards E3 2017. Thanks for watching everybody and take care.